Previously on Space Odyssey Chronicles. It all started 3 years ago with a Distant Worlds 2 expedition. Everything went smoothly until Cmdr Ojakco stumbled upon a strange anomaly on his way back to Earth. He wanted to study it in detail, and in a reckless act, he took it on board. Soon after, the anomaly turned out to be a million-years-old being, or rather beings, somehow trapped in a system. By taking them to his cargo hold, he opened a Pandora's box that despite saving him from certain death in the heart of a neutron star. They quickly took control of his ship Ulysses and headed for the nearest Guardian ruins to unleash their power. But Cmdr Ojakco was not going to give up so easily, and came up with a plan to destroy DORIS, as he named the evil species. He pretended to cooperate, while in secrecy he constructed a nuclear bomb and dumped it on a Guardian planet along with the Guardian module she was in symbiosis with. This action consumed the whole planet and the threat seemed to be over. However, just when Ojakco was arriving back to Earth, dying of radiation sickness contracted in the making of the bomb, she came back to take over the Earth. In a desperate move to prevent humanity's doom, he self-destructed the ship and saved the day. Then, 10 months afterwards, his damaged escape capsule drifting in space was recovered and he was miraculously brought back to life. Now authority believed the story of DORIS, saying that he must have been void sickness and they ignored the threat. But Ojakco was not going to give up. With his new life, he decided to investigate the old civilization to find out more about DORIS. He crashed a new ship, Telemachus, and hired a fighter pilot, Cecily, to assist him in a mission. In the next weeks, he investigated everything he could about Thargoids and Guardians, and suddenly was interdicted by one of alien ships, which contacted with him and directed with a coded message to Thargoid's side. There, he was offered help to fight against DORIS and given a map of systems where he should collect samples of life forms in order to create an ultimate weapon to kill DORIS once and for all. It was going to be a long journey of 300,000 light years. The second season ended with Ojakco having collected 7 out of 15 samples after being several dire situations. DORIS finding out Ojakco's journey and Cecily's brave action of dumping Guardian's model, thus cutting off DORIS' connection. Will this be enough for them to succeed? Will they make it before DORIS grows even stronger? Will Ojakco turn to be one of them? Finally, will Thargoids turn out to be truly helping or working for some other goal not yet revealed? Subscribe and stay tuned for the final season of Space Odyssey Chronicles to find out how it ends.